Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at what I've done on the Create Above and Beyond pack so far. So let's get started. So far, I don't have too much going on. I got some basic little, smelter stuff. This is just so random people don't throw stuff into my smelter. Got a little bit of food here. And then if you come down here, this is where I've actually started building the actual base. Go through these little double doors, and then we got some basic machinery. Got some storage drawers here just to kind of keep myself somewhat sane with organization for now. And then my basic crafting stuff. I have a nice little smeltery made. And then this is where all the more fun stuff happens. For most of my power, I have a little windmill over in the back. That's coming in through here, which is powering this guy, which we can look at the thing in the back. But this is giving me resin for rubber. It looks like it just finished one. So it's probably going to be popping that one out at some point. That will basically come down here, go down here, and then end in this chest way over here. Not the most efficient thing, but, it gets the job done. And then this is my smeltery. This one was one of the more recent things I set up. This will basically put stuff in there, fuel in there, and then it, drops it on the conveyor and goes down. And then we have my Ingot Smelter. So this you can put the ingots in here. It'll go into the millstone, go into the sacred melter, and then pop out here. And then the observers here are just to toggle this, which it actually looks like my ingot mold is on. Wherever that went. I think I was making some different molds last time. And then my mixer over here, this is for making sandpaper. So I put sand in this hopper, paper in the other side. This will mix it together, make sandpaper. It'll drop it down into the deployer. And then this is used to make the rose quartz. It's used for this process to make the polished rose quartz. So then I just put the quartz in here, and then it'll do that, and it'll drop out the iron, and then continue down the line. And then this is just my simple little plate press for now. So put ingots in there, and they'll drop plates out. Go into the chest, of course. And then down here, if we start at this far end, so I have a tree farm outside. I'll look at it in a minute. That drops down onto this conveyor through the little funnel there. That will go along this conveyor, come up here, go up here, into here. It'll travel across the saws. So I got saw, saw, saw. And then this will, it made me pick it up. That'll basically go into there, go into this storage drawer with a void upgrade. So, it doesn't get overly full or nothing. And then that will get this ready to make andesite. That will make kinetic mechanisms. So I gotta make it so this does this automatically, but basically you take your andesite alloy, put it in there, put it in that hopper, and then that will run through and stamp them out. And this last one is a screwdriver. I don't really need it, or a saw. I don't really need the hopper on there, but it's on there. And that will stamp those out, go down the line, go into the chest. And then this one right here in the center is basically just put stuff in the chest and it'll millstone it for mostly for cobble and things like that. This is probably going to have to be moved at some point, but for now it works. After it makes the polished rose quartz, it will actually make these electron tubes by dumping the iron onto the rose quartz. So that's that full process there. And then we take those polished electron tubes, they go into these item hoppers, which will then make the next stage, which is the precision mechanisms. And then those will, of course, go back down, go into the chest, like everything else. Yeah, so over here for making the rubber, it's basically just a little extractor next to an oak tree and a mechanical pipe to pull it out. And that's all I got for the little windmill. And then on the backside, I do have some water wheels. It's not powering too much, but we have some water wheels. Right now it's mostly just powering my cobble gen that's up on top. I'll have to go back in and show you that real quick. And then it's powering all of this stuff, which there's where the logs drop out of. So this is basically a sugarcane farm, tree farm, kelp farm, and carrot farm all in one go. So it has some harvesters on here, a saw, and then it has a placer to put the saplings back down after it chops them up. And then down here in the water, let's see, once it gets through the dirt, it has a little scoop down there. Basically the same thing that's for the sugarcane, but it's just in the water because that's how that works. And then what it will do is once this gets over to here, to this portable storage interface, it'll empty out anything that was inside of it. And then that will just go into my storage drawers that I have. And then back inside here, I forgot to look at, so all of this stuff from outside basically goes into these storage drawers here. I have some extra just in case, you know, it overloads or something. You never know. And then we have the cobble gen, which is just powered by the wind turbines. That basically drills, puts cobble into here. And then here we have our andesite cobble, or our other cobble gen, because it does more than andesite cobble, but I mostly did it for andesite cobble, which if you do basically a cobble gen on bedrock, then you get all the other cobbles. All right, so if we come down here, let's see if I can get up to where we can actually look at it. So that's basically, we have same basic thing we had before. We have the observers, but it's a little different. It's a normal cobble gen, but I have it generating cobble right here. And then the piston will basically just keep pushing it over. So that pushes it over, and then I have a drill being powered there that's basically looking straight down and drilling the blocks that's in front of it. And then I had to block it off with a bunch of other cobblestone because the generator was constantly dropping blocks just kind of randomly. Which it looks like it still did a little bit down there. And then it goes up the conveyor, and then I have soul sand with some water to basically water elevator it up to the top. This is also being powered by 2 water wheels. So that basically will pop straight up and then go into the funnel, go into there. And because it shoots up a little bit when it goes up, it goes in there pretty perfectly. So that's pretty much it for this little update. So once we end up doing some more stuff, I'll definitely give another short update. It will probably end up getting a little more complex as we keep going. And, you know, that's the fun of it. So see you next time.